Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I am doing a review for King of the Cons. This is a special Loud House episode. We actually haven't had a Loud House episode in a while, I feel. So it's nice to have this back. I guess because we did have the Los Casagrandes / the Casagrandes season premiere backdoor pilots kind of going on in that week of premieres, I guess a couple of months ago now. So now we're getting back to the Loud House and In the Family in Royal Woods because the Casagrandes has aired. I actually did a review for the premiere if you want to go check that out. But what this episode has to do with actually them going to a convention. And you know, the biggest question mark for me is how are you going to get the sisters to go to a comic book convention? Obviously, they don't really like comics. So they answer that very quickly in this episode that there's a chance to get a cameo in the movie of Ace Savvy. And what I loved about this episode, and I thought was the best part of this episode, was the continuity. And that's something I love about the show in general. There was an episode where we get to see Lincoln and Clyde make a comic book about his sisters, and they win this contest of, having their story become a comic with their principal. Would have been nice to see the principal in this episode as well, but it was mostly about the sisters and Clyde and Lincoln. They have the CGC on the wall, which was really cool, so it's all graded, and they bring the sisters to the convention because, hey, we could get the characters from the comic, maybe we could win. That's pretty unique. And the sisters are like, hey, I want to be in a movie. That sounds really cool. And the most of the episode is that the judges really like the sisters, and Clyde and Lincoln are just not given a good impression. They're just Ace Savvy, and they're just One-Eyed Jack. So throughout the episode, they're like, all right, sis, move away. We gotta impress the judges. And they do that by unleashing this kitty villain, and things don't go well for them. But at first they actually do win because they saved the day, but they lied. They brought out the kitties. So in the end, the sisters actually end up being in the movie, and the twist is that they will be in the movie, but they're helping out the kitty, clean up from themselves. So I don't even know if they'll be in the movie, but they'll be interacting with the movie, and it'll be kind of cool if we get to see that episode. Because again, what I like is the continuity aspect of this show. So it'd be kind of cool to see them on the movie set and what Clyde and Lincoln could come up with next with their antics. And I will say I enjoyed this episode. Like I said, I enjoyed the continuity of it all. I enjoyed the antics, but I usually don't like the 30-minute episodes. I think they're kind of long, and that's kind of what I felt here, especially that middle of the episode where we get into the kitty stuff and the sisters are pushed to the side. I feel like this easily could have been a 15-minute episode and been a lot neater. And then the ending is just like, it's nice because Clyde and Lincoln, did wrong and they don't get what they want, and it's not this happy ending, but at the same time, I think the sisters would have been like, no, I want, Clyde and Lincoln to be part of this movie too, and they just kind of grab it, and they're like, yeah, sure, I'll be in the movie. So I think Clyde and Lincoln did the right thing in the end, but the sisters are just, I felt like they would have done more to try to get Clyde and Lincoln what they want, because they actually like this movie franchise. But I did like that they saved the day. Honestly, I thought that was one of the definitely the better parts of the episode as well. So I think this could have been a little neater if it was the 15-minute episode, or less than 15 minutes, and maybe a different ending. But overall, I thought this was really fun, and like I said, I like that it builds up and built onto other stories from the Loud House to bring this and to develop this world. But let me know in the comments below, what did you think of the King of the Cons special? I also mentioned this in my Casagrandes episode, but I believe the new episode's going to be on Saturday. It's the Halloween special. Not sure if I'll be able to review it because I will be at Baltimore Comic-Con selling my comics. So once I'll have an opportunity to review it, be Monday, might be too late. So let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see. Maybe I'll give my thoughts on Twitter or something. But yeah, I don't know if I'll have a chance to review it. But of course I do review Loud House and the Casagrandes on this channel. So be sure to check out all those videos as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. And go check out my Twitter, my Facebook. Go check out my comics, Like Father, Like Daughter, and They Call Her the Dancer. And every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time is Comic Book Weekly, where we talk about our favorite comics and comic book news. So be sure to check that out as well. Thanks, guys. Bye.